Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are taking a look at your role. Everyone has a big role here, whether you realize its effect, see it directly or indirectly. Everyone has a big role, and in today's reading we're exploring that, and we're taking a look at what big role did you come here to play in this lifetime. And to do this reading, we are going to pick 3 piles together. So, I actually see the 3 piles. How funny. Let's see what they are. So for pile number 1, we have the 5 of Pentacles. For pile number 2, we have the Judgment card. And for pile number 3, we have the Moon card. Oh, if you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. Hey soul family, welcome to your shuffling and card preparation process. It is so lovely to have you guys here as we prepare for your piles. Certainly one of my favorite times with you guys. Thank you for being here. And before we begin your preparation, let me introduce the cards that we'll be using for your reading today. On the left are the oracle cards, and on the right are the tarot decks that we will be using. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll find that I leave their names down in the description box. Okay, so let's get right into it, and let's now start. Oh, these cards are big. Shuffling with intention. So we want to know what big role one. Did you come here to play in this lifetime? Oh, thanks a lot. There we go. Okay, let's pick up your next deck. One. And again, hold on. There we go. Sorry. Let's shuffle with intention. 2. I just found a piece of dirt that I was taking out. So, what big role, thank you, did you come here? 2 for this pile. Okay. Did you come here to play in this lifetime? All right. What big role did you come here, to play in this lifetime? So 1, 2, I feel this one, and 3. One, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're now ready with your oracle cards. Let's now pick up your tarot decks and shuffle with intention. As usual, we'll be taking 2 cards from each deck, and we kindly want to know what big role did you... I feel these 2, so I'm gonna go 1, 2. What big role did you come here to play in this lifetime? Thank you. You know, I'm gonna keep this deck on the side. That's the one we'll be using in case we want any further clarifications. All right, let's pick up the next deck. Oh, thanks. 1, 2, and 3. What big role did you come here to play? Oh, whoa, okay. So are these just ones? How did I forget so quickly? 2, 2, and 2. Right. Okay. What? There we go. Big role did you come here to play in this lifetime? Oh, 1, 2, and 3. What did you come here to do? What big role did you come here, I feel this one, to play in this life? Oh, in this lifetime. So these are 2. What did you come here, whoa, to do? Whoa. So we have the Devil. If you're watching the pile preparation process, there is a message here. And I will have to be very careful with anything that's too revealing from now on. YouTube restrictions are becoming stronger with their rules. So, the Devil always reminds me of false ideas, shadowy ideas that keep us stuck, that play sometimes or a lot of the times or on our needs or on our temptations. And although it's never wrong to go after the things that we want, it's also very important not to let it be the very same thing that ties us down, because it wouldn't be a benefit anymore, would it? So one of your biggest roles here is to break a thinking pattern where society or your field could be very right in one area, but it's that same right taken to the extreme that is holding everyone down. And the confusion is that it's right. And this is where there is stuck, where we need to get out of this, or people or the field or whatever it is, need to figure it out, come out of this bottleneck to the other side, not letting go of what is important and why we're doing all this in the first place, but also to realize that we don't want it to be the very same thing that ties us down. If you're watching the pile preparation process, obviously this is very important, an important message, an important part of your big role here. Whether it's your talks with people or a specific speech with one key person that will take your idea, publish it or speak about it or spread it, or maybe you will be the one that does that. But all in all, you are a key person, if not the person, whether directly or indirectly, who will make that change, take the field, the people, the rules, out of this bottleneck onto the other side, keeping what's important, but figuring out how that very same important thing kept us stuck. So cool, my dear soul family. So cool. All right, so cool. Every time I do your readings and see more about your lives, this is for real. And listen to your stories through the cards and what they're showing. I'm always mind blown at the amazing and different things that you guys are going through. And it amazes me how the pile is so unique, you know, how a specific, unique. And sometimes I finish a reading and I'm like, oh my God, I think people are gonna go like, what did you just say? Like, what? I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna read what I see and just cross my fingers. I just have to, I believe in what I see. I say it and I just let it go, you know. But I'm always surprised to see people in the comment section actually resonating with all the crazy ideas that we explored in your reading. And by crazy, I mean crazy good, crazy in terms of how different and unique and magnificent it is. So yeah, I believe I really enjoy doing these readings every day on the channel, because your stories are really magnificent. Even when it's a difficult reading and full of heavy energy, it's always wonderful to see how you overcame it, or you're about to overcome it in the future, and what kind of ideas are coming through that you will be going through. Sorry if I took time to rant here. I hope I didn't, you know, take much of your reading time. I love connecting with you guys for this reading so I can share these things, but I really mean it from the heart. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of your lives and to share your energy, and for allowing me to read for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a wonderful soul family. Okay, enough with this long rant. Let's take the first pile. So excited about today's reading. I wonder what it's going to show. So this is pile number 1 with the rose quartz. Okay. Not the time to read. Okay. Pile number 2. There we go. So pile number 2 with the green moss agate star, and pile number 3 there we go, with the Sodalite star. So there we go. Your 3 piles are now ready for us to begin doing your reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Love you guys very much. Blessed to have you. I will always say it, even if it becomes boring. I'll just take this time off of the reading so I can say it and express my gratitude. Thank you so much for having such beautiful souls, and for I want to say I'm thankful that beautiful souls like you decided to be around me. Thank you so much. Love you guys so much, and let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. you have chosen the Five of Pentacles as well as the Star. And there's something that really stood out to me as I was preparing your pile, how the rose quartz star fell on the Five of Pentacles. And this is really telling me a lot already. So let's keep it here. Yeah, let's keep it right there with the star in the same position that it fell during the pile preparation as we placed it here. And take a look at the rest of your cards. So we're going to be taking a look at your oracle cards first. You have Judge. Oh, can you see that? There we go. So you have Judge. The light attributes are balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, and the shadow attributes are offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay, let's keep it right there. You have the antelope and wheat with nourishment. It's interesting how that's coming with the Five of Pentacles. All right. You have cat gut. So the first person to use cat gut systematically for internal stitching in surgery made from treated animal gut was Kolar al-Zarawi. So this was in the 10th century, and it says cat gut is still used for medical sutures, especially in developing countries. Okay, is this sutures? Let me check that. Suture, which means surgery. Okay, yeah. Right, you have the Sun in Capricorn with achievement. Really cool to get the achievement card here. You're achieving something important, maybe even, yeah, you're bringing in something new. All right. So pile number one, this is the after tarot. So everything that we see is the scene after the Rider-Waite-Smith, the regular Rider-Waite-Smith. You have the Ace of Wands. Okay, that's really cool, isn't it? All right. You have the Queen of Cups. Again, that's the after tarot, picking up the fish in the cup. You have the Nine of Wands with exhaustion. The Nine of Swords with sorrow. Nines are numerologically are an end of a certain cycle. You have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, quite interesting. You have the Star card. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of in this area here. Okay. Okay, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So, let's take a closer look at what we're seeing here. You know, with the Star appearing here in conjunction with the Nine of Wands, exhaustion, the Nine of Swords with sorrow, I see here the Star is showing us that you are a beacon of hope to something near desperate, something that is very desperate. Yeah, near to being desperate, or perhaps even very, very desperate. A desperate situation. Especially that the card you were mostly drawn to was the Five of Pentacles, which is desperation, loss of hope, disappointment. And with the Star, with its 5 sides aligning with the 5 of Pentacles, I can see that you're taking a difficult situation that many are desperate about, lost hope about, and you're their beacon of light to either these people or to a large community. I'm not sure. As we take a look at your cards, we'll be able to identify and explore. But I will say, very quickly, as I was saying this sentence, I noticed the wheat, and I noticed this huge, like a humongous palace that is so big it might be a tiny city. You know, it's just a big place, as I was saying that. So, you know, the wheat is produced, or I mean, or planted in large quantities, and it feeds everyone, the rich, the poor. And that's why you have nourishment. And with this large amount, I'm already having the answer to the question. It's not an effect on a small number of people. I see that you are bringing balance or justice, or bringing balance in a desperate area to a lot of people through a great idea. Now, the Ace of Wands does suggest an idea. See, here we're seeing an idea that protects, because the salamander in tarot represents protection. So a great idea that will protect the masses from some sort of a desperate situation that obviously is making people very tired, sad. They lose hope. They don't know what to do. And you could be in the field of healing one way or the other because of the surgery here. But of course, again, this is a general reading, so it's not necessary. You could be in the field of nutrition with the rice being cooked here in the Ace of Cups, but again, not necessary. Or medicine, or maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a nutritionist, maybe you are a healer. Actually, you could be someone who speaks. You could be a psychiatrist. You could be someone who's very intelligent and smart and has revolutionary ideas that helps people. You could be in law, you could be in finances. It's endless. But what I want to say is, you certainly have ancient wisdom, intelligence to you. You're very smart and creative. And your big role here is that you will be presenting something. We might find out what it is. We'll wait until we'll see how the reading takes us. But you will be presenting something that is healing to a certain situation. Yeah, that's rice, wheat, surgery. You could be a nutritionist, some of you. Okay. Oh, look, you can see the wheat here again. In all cases, it shows that you will be spreading something. In your field, or in the area where you're saving people, I see some sort of corruption. Perhaps, like an authority that is causing this corruption, because we are seeing offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So the reason people are suffering is because there could be corruption and misuse of the laws, or misuse of power. Doesn't necessarily have to be the law. It could be a misuse of power in one area or the other, and where certain type of people are benefiting, others are really exhausted and tired. Do you see here how the Queen of Cups realized, this is the after tarot, right? So opened their cup, realized that there's a fish there. that's stuck alone, is dying, and is taking that fish, saving it, perhaps throwing back in its own environment, releasing it, giving it freedom, health, and releasing it from that tight, unnatural home to it. So you could be saving people, releasing people, bringing them back to their natural state. And I see here, oh my, look at this. You know, the queen is very focused on saving this fish, which means every person matters and every life matters. And you're picking up, it's like you touch every single person as if you're talking to them, because you genuinely care about each and every one. Queen of Cups, this is nurturing energy. So this shows that you deeply care. And you have a big role, because obviously your role is all encompassing. It cares about everyone, not just some people or some type of people or gender or anything. It's all about caring for each and everyone. I don't know how you're going to do that. Let's see. I'll pick up your tarot cards. How you're going to be able to help each and everyone, where everyone matters. And making sure no one's left behind. Oh, look, there's another fish down there. Perhaps the Queen of Cups just saved one and is about to save the other. So yeah, like we've just observed here, each and everyone that is tired matters. So this could mean that you will be looking at everything in detail, making sure that you don't find just a general solution to help everyone, but you'll take your good time to study this whole situation, think about every certain area or people that could be left out and working again to include them. And yeah, you're really finding a solution that works, and then you're growing the system every single time, making sure it is bigger and encompasses more people until you're able to, yeah, that's why I have all these circles, until you're able to include everyone. So intriguing. Let's see actually what field this is, because this is really cool. See, we're seeing people who are suffering and you're taking them up, you know, to find hope, to live better, not just improve, but this is an optimum state. It's, you know, it's not about getting better. You're taking people who are suffering in one thing or the other, and you're putting them in the optimum position. So let's take a look. Let's pick up your cards and find out what that field is. I know it's a general reading, and I know it's going to be different for everyone listening, but let's just try and see the different things that we get here. So 3 and 4. Ooh, the Sun, the 10 of Pentacles. So Sun right away, this could be healing, medicine, nutrition, as we've noticed in the beginning. 10 of Pentacles could be finances. This could also be agriculture, helping people succeed, come out of being stuck to finding their goals and dreams, family matters. The Death card, yeah, this could show illness, healing illnesses for a lot of you. Obviously, I'm not surprised. It's coming very strong in this pile with the surgery and the wheat and the exhaustion. Yeah. You have the King of Wands. Empowerment. So some of you could be like we said, psychiatrists, psychologists, personal coaches, speakers, healers, spiritual people who empower others. Yeah, you have an empowering role. You could be someone who is empowering their children, bringing up children who are strong. With all of the sun, it's like you're healing their shadow. You're creating strong people to come out with strong roles. That could be another thing. Or you have that type of energy, and you're healing people, and you're as a result bringing out more warriors of peace who come out and heal. Let's take a look at the other three as well. Princess of Discs, that's the page of Pentacles, and we do have that here. It's been catching my attention. I was going to get to it. You have another page, the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Oh, look, some of you might be scientists or even astrologists. How interesting. Okay. And the Ace of Discs, which is, of course, the Ace of Pentacles. So many aces in your reading. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Discs shows that you are making a change, and things will change once you create that new system. So there's a new beginning after the work that you're doing, where once you set that system, it's never or no longer going to be done the way it used to. And moving forward, people will be certainly implementing what you have offered. That's why I have the Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. You are offering a solution to every and each person that is suffering. Good for you, pile number one. And I wonder how you're going to do that. We keep saying system. Maybe you're going to create some sort of system. Maybe you're going to cooperate with lawmaking, or I'm not sure. But the way you're doing, or maybe in your federation, or what do they call it? Or a syndicate. Yeah, certainly you will be part of something like that, and you will have a budget. There will be a budget. Not specifically to the people, but because of what you're doing, especially with you being later involved maybe in the law or something, or new rules, there will be a budget allocated specifically to heal that area. There will be many people now working to implement that. Many organizations, many strong organizations, maybe many countries, they will be implementing this idea or this system. That's really cool, pile number one. And through that, each and everyone will be healing. You know how there are, for example, a certain, like sometimes there's a certain disease that spreads out, and a scientist, for example, finds out the cure for it, and then the governments sometimes even heal people for free, so that this disease is eradicated once and for all. And people no longer having to go through it. But anyways, that's a very direct example. I'm not sure exactly how you're going to do that, but I don't think you're aware from the very beginning that this is going to go to that level. I feel like in the beginning, you just care so much about people. You're creative, you have a solution. You're going to start with that. It's going to spread with all of the wheat that we're seeing here, with your progress. I see the Knight of Pentacles here being presented specifically in your reading because the Knight of Pentacles is steadfast energy, which shows me that in the beginning you really care, so you're taking it slow because you're helping each and everyone. And so the idea will, with the Eight of Wands, will start spreading, and from there, because of the care you're doing, it's going to spread everywhere else, where some sort of laws, because of what you've done, will change, and there will be a budget allocated to heal. Pile number 1, such a cool mission. I wish you the best of luck. So inspirational, so really mesmerizing. I wish you the best of luck with this mission. I'm not sure if you're already aware of it or you're going to embark on this journey and see all of these unfold later on. All the best of luck with that. Third time I say it, I mean it from my heart. This was your reading, my dear pile number 1. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my other channel. It's the first link in the description box. And please, don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 1. This book could really help you out now and later to start on this amazing journey and to manifest the things that you want, to begin the things that your heart really is calling for you to do. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And pile number 1, it was such an honor getting to meet you and getting to know about what you're going to do. I'm sure you're going to do amazing things in your lifetime. You just wait, my dear pile number 1. That was your reading. Love you very much. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Judgment card as well as the green moss agate star. So let's keep it right there, actually here, so we have space. And let's take a look at the rest of your cards and find out what your big role is. What did you come here to play, to do? So pile number 2, ooh, what an interesting card. So we have the, there we go, the Gambler Archetype. So the light attributes are willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. And the shadow attribute is relying on luck rather than hard work. Right, so let's keep this here. And let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So you have the Chipmunk and Laurel with success. Wow, that's really cool. All right, you have, there is a lot of work, smart work. Let's uncover more. So we have the water pump here. It says, scientist Taki Al-Din invented a 6-cylinder water pump powered by river water that could supply a whole village. Really cool. So Taki Al-Din's ideas are part of our common heritage. Okay, let's keep this here. Okay. You have Jupiter and Sagittarius with principle. I'll keep it right there. So are you coming up with an idea, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's see the rest. So these two, these are the after tarot. These are the scenes right after the regular Rider-Waite-Smith depiction. So that's the 4 of Swords, right? Interesting. You have, the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace is delivered. We have a scarab here. Okay. You have the Five of Cups with clinging to the past. What an interesting reading. You have the Queen of Swords with morality. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot now. You have the Sun card depicting Horus. You have the Fool card. You have the Two of Swords. And you have the Six of Wands. It's interesting how you have a lot of ancient Egyptian symbolism in your reading. You have Horus, the scarab here, and with clinging to the past, just a quick note, you may have had a past life, a key past life in ancient Egypt, and I want to surprise you with the dead person here. You feel like someone is visiting them, looking at them in a museum. You know, this kind of reminds me of an ancient Egyptian royal being visited in a museum. Crazy. So you could have a key role in ancient Egypt in one of your past lives for sure. Now, in this lifetime, let's go back to this lifetime. So talking about big roles, we can see that in the past. Now, in this lifetime, we see Horus. We see the scarab, first of all, and the Ace of Pentacles. You know, scarabs are an ancient Egyptian symbol of resurrection. And then you have Horus, which presents a new eon. So this straight away tells me especially that, my goodness, how did we forget that? Or how did I forget that? You were drawn to the Judgment card. Again, this resurrection, this new beginning, this a beginning of a new eon. So there is this rise with something that you're doing. Perhaps it is something revolutionary, just like the water pump was revolutionary to the field of agriculture, where we're able to now plant in large amounts because of the water pump. So anyways, so the other thing that I'm seeing that is not a coincidence in your reading for sure, your reading is ending with the Six of Wands. And you have the chipmunk and the laurel. And laurel is a symbol of victory. That's what they would crown the winners in ancient Olympics. So putting this all together, this shows that you used to have a very big role in a past life. For a lot of you, I mean, your past life was in ancient Egypt. You had a key role, like a royal, a minister, something like that. And you're now coming here to use your knowledge, your ancient wisdom. Yeah, with the Hierophant cap here. Use your ancient wisdom, your old soul, the ancient knowledge to revive something in this lifetime. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because other than the gambler, which we're going to talk about, but you know, the light attribute, obviously, with the gambler, which makes so much sense, is the willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. So there's inner wisdom to you. You have a strong crown chakra that is activated, third eye chakra that is activated. You see that? And like we've noticed from the very beginning, a lot of ancient wisdom that is activated as you go through this big mission that you're doing. So, what is that big mission here that you're doing in this lifetime? I see that this mission, you're going to be following it blindly. it's like your soul knows this path, knows what you're supposed to do. And as you go about your regular day and you do your thing, automatically you'll find yourself at some point, if you're not already there, following a certain path that speaks to you. You can, you can almost hear in your mind what you're supposed to do. Maybe you even, like, if someone asks you, what are you supposed to do in this lifetime? You automatically just pull it out. You know what you're supposed to do. Your heart knows it, your spirit knows it, your soul knows it. And I hope your mind has already caught up with it. All in all, maybe your mind hasn't. I'll tell you why now. All in all, if you let your intuition loose, you'll be able to find your way. Pile number 2. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But I feel like it's like your body is... If you stick too much to... If you're always too grounded... Grounded is a great energy, don't get me wrong. If you're too grounded, you might find yourself stuck with beliefs. If you allow your intuition to lead the way, however, without your mind standing in the way, telling you, oh, these are crazy ideas, what are you talking about? How can you reach a big goal like that? How can you do that? If you don't allow your mind to interfere with ideas that you picked up in this lifetime, you will find that you will find your way very easily. Pile number 2. Yeah, 2 of Swords shows that you could always be between 2 worlds, the spiritual world, and once you connect, you're like way up there. Your intuition is high, you know what to do, and you download information, you get sparks of idea instantly. And then you have a mind that is very smart, mind you, that is too smart, that sometimes that smartness could be hindrance in standing in your way of your intuition. And you need to play with these 2 energies. None of them is bad, and none of them alone is good. I feel like you have these 2. You're meant to integrate them to find your way. Now let's get into more detail. That's what I've noticed first thing about your spiritual journey. The second you integrate these 2 energies together, just like the yin and the yang, you will easily follow your spiritual journey and know exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, so let's get more information here as we take a look at your cards. What your role is exactly, what you've come here to do. 4 of Swords, Queen of Swords, Principal, as well as the laurel leaves, tells me that you are a thinker. Yeah, that's why you have the new Aeon. You are a thinker. You're presenting ideas. Your big role will be about presenting an idea that's bringing some grand resurrection. If you don't allow your mind to stand in the way, these ideas will flow to you. And just like the water, they'll be nurturing. They'll spread, just like the water pump spreads this water to the whole of the agricultural land. From the river, you'll be spreading your ideas very successfully. The only way I can think of spreading ideas would be using a certain medium, like the internet, the television, the radio, these are the things I can think about for now, unless we see something else. You'll be using a medium to spread your ideas. Perhaps they'll even spread by word of mouth for some of you. But yeah, and generally most of you, you'll be spreading ideas that you really took the time to think well about, especially that, of course, the sheen here appears, the Hebrew letter sheen with the Judgment card, which means tooth. So you're digesting ideas very well. You're taking the time to think about it, digest it, understand it, and then you'll be taking these ideas and spreading these ideas successfully to the masses. You'll be making money, but most importantly, you'll be helping the rise of other people through these ideas. If you allow your mind, you will always be downloading super creative ideas, understandings, you know, you'll be able to understand things pretty easily. Your crown chakra, pile number 2, is highly active. You'll be able to understand information in a very unique way that is almost shocking to other people. And that really happens because actually a lot of this information you already knew in your past life. Maybe you were a scientist in ancient Egypt. I'm not sure. You know, a priest, a scientist, a king, a queen. I'm not sure. But you had access to a lot of like big ideas, science, something. And you're remembering it. With the 5 of Cups, this shows me from nothing. Like maybe you'll understand things in a field that you didn't initially start with in terms of studying. You lack the information, you're pursuing it, you're getting it, and you're downloading the understanding of it, which means that, yeah, you're studying this information on your own. Pile number 3, and you'll have a lot of people impressed because you didn't start out with studying this information. You got into it. It's your natural thing. That's why if you let yourself flow, your soul will take you to the path. And people in your field will be so surprised at how you were able to understand information that deeply when you didn't originally study it. Your soul knows it. Your crown chakra is so active, it's already downloading what you already know, what you already have access to. So cool, pile number 2. And so, your journey begins with you integrating these 2 areas together. You will be studying a new field, breaking it down, understanding it so well, and through a medium, you will be presenting this information to the masses. This understanding, what you came up with. You could be a presenter, a thinker. You know, we see here someone who is, who is visiting you at some point in the future, a long time after you have moved on to a next life. And you see they bear a coat full of butterflies, showing that they have transformed now. They are part of this new era that you created, and they're coming to pay respect. They're coming to say thank you for making these changes for us. So yes, you're bringing in a new eon. You certainly have a big role here. I'm curious, will you be able to see in this life? Yes, you will. You will be seeing this in your lifetime, because we did mention with the 6 of Wands and the laurel, you're being crowned with the Pope hat here. We have 2 victories that we've seen, and you're being crowned with the laurel. And we've seen the... Oh my God, why am I not putting things together? See, that's what your role here is to do. We've already established that the laurel leaves were used to crown winners during the ancient Olympics, right? So yes, you will be recognized for your work during your lifetime. And in fact, pile number 2, you will get some sort of big prize for helping get into this new eon. Yeah. How cool is that, pile number 2? Wow. Okay, let's see what else we see here in terms of your role. Gambler tells me that you're either going to be taking a risk, or you could be presenting something new. Let me think about it. We see different cards being put together. This tells me, you know, the cards are cut and they're put together to fit the clothes, which tells me that you're going to gamble on an idea. You're not sure if it's gonna win or not, but your soul and your mind, like intuitively, you know it's gonna go big. So this tells me with the gambler and what we're seeing here is that you are creatively putting things together in a way that no one has maybe thought of putting it together. You know how they say, I'm not sure if you know this, but the probabilities of a tarot card spread that it would repeat itself is very minuscule, something like near impossible, because there are 78 cards and the different combinations that could come out. For it to repeat itself exactly the way it is especially when there are more cards, is quite near to impossible. I heard some sort of statistic about it. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is you're doing something super, super, super unique. The way you're putting things together is super unique. And so with the light attribute of the gambler, you're winning. You're winning with that risk. You're winning with that combination or that new thing you're presenting, new way of presenting it. And you're gonna be thinking so hard about it, digesting it, and then presenting it in this unique way, spreading it. So cool. Pile number 2. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's explore. That's the question now. Can we get topics? Let's see. Let's try to get topics. I know, again, as I said in pile number 1, it's a general reading. The topics could be a lot, but let's see what the cards tell us. So, in what field is pile number 2, please? Can we kindly get more information about the field, please? Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't feel this one. 4 and 5. Yeah, that's it. Wow. You have the Tower card. Again, we see within this Tower card, sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Yeah, and even my card fell as I was trying to fix the whole situation. You have some ancient knowledge. Again, an ancient building. So whatever the field is, I did notice something straight away. Yeah, that's what happens in a new eon, isn't it? You're going to break down with your work a whole foundation of how something is done. You're changing the whole foundation and presenting something new. Wow. Okay. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. There's a spider web. Oh, internet. Yes, we did establish that you were going to spread it. So it's going to be through the internet. Okay, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups shows dreams, fantasy. So it's in the, you're creative. It's a creative thing. You close your eyes, you do it in a creative way. So we see that you're going to be presenting it in a creative way. Right. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords could be a field that people suffer to understand. Like examples, suffers to understand, like suffer to understand their mind, themselves, certain scientific topics, certain ancient wisdom, certain, what else? Oh, how did we miss that? The law, business, trade. Yeah, these are the things that I'm seeing with the 3 of Swords. Also, some information that not many people have access to, with the hand being put out like that. Right? Reminds me of death. So this is ending. There's a new beginning with all of that. A bark. Okay. Also, with the bark here, this reminds me of ancient Egyptian deities. Deacons. Deacons is what I want to say. So it could be astrology. The moon. Are they hushing? Ooh, some sort of secret information? Now, these two together are kind of honestly telling me that some of this information is actually being hushed on purpose. There's no access to it. So this says you're bringing out also, not only are you making it digestible, but you're also maybe it's meant to not be understood on purpose, and you are making it clear. There we go. That's another thing. 10 of Pentacles. Let me think. It could also have to do with finances, making money. I see a mother and a child, so this could be families, homes, education, something with mothers, children, real estate. With the poppy flowers, sedatives. You know, this could be endless, really. But all in all, whatever the field is exactly, you will be presenting it in a creative way online, and you will be explaining things very easily in a digestible way, bringing this information out. Oh, maybe this also says that people will be gaining access to this type of information and understanding in the comfort of their own homes, helping them create their own success or solve that problem for themselves. Wow, pile number 2. Wow. So cool. Please, if you do know what this is about, let me know down in the comment section. I would love to know. Yeah. And if you're already like, if you have that channel or that page where you're really doing that, please leave it down in the description box for people to know about you and to follow you. So now that people who have heard pile number 2 know that in pile number 2, people will be writing down their pages, what they're doing, so that others can follow you and you can lead this help, you can lead in helping show people your ancient wisdom. Pile number 2. But if you haven't already started and you know that you can present something this wonderful, please take this as an invitation, pile number 2, and start using your intelligence and your intuition to help other people understand things, understand your thoughts, your ideas. This could also have to do with helping people's the people's families, the regular people, with certain ideas, breaking down how to live life simply and how to live a healthier life. It's all ideas, whatever field it is, and you feel like you can share your ideas and help others, please start with that today. You're meant to do something big, my dear pal number 2. You're meant to help people, especially that you're a thinker and you seek knowledge and then you really think about it and digest it. And pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I'm wishing you the best of luck with this amazing role. May you always be blessed and help bless others. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my other channel. It's the first link in the description box. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 2. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And there's also an audiobook. If you love listening to your books, I'm sure this book could really help you out. And pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. This was such an interesting reading. Wishing you the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the moon as well as the Sodalite star. Let's keep it here and see how this is going to fit into your reading. About what big role did you come here to play in this lifetime? Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards. And yes, I remember during the preparation process, you got 2 of these cards. So yeah, let's see. You have servant. Let me adjust that. There we go. How interesting. The light attributes are delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Now, the shadow attribute is using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Okay. You also have the snake and fern, starting over. How interesting. Okay. Right. Wow. You have Andromeda galaxy. So it says Persian astronomer Al-Sufi was the first astronomer to mention the Andromeda galaxy, calling it the little cloud. Andromeda is the nearest large galaxy to our own, the Milky Way. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let's see what other cards you have. So you have Venus in Leo with affair. This looks like it's going to be a super interesting reading. You also have Saturn in Aries with risk. Wow. Okay. I'm starting to understand what this is going to be about. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards. This, by the way, is the after tarot. So any scenes here are the scenes that are right after the regular Rider-Waite-Smith. Ooh. You've discovered some danger. That's why you have the moon. Okay. Oh, this is the moon. Wow. Right. So you have the moon and we see the regular figure has turned around and saw that Scorpio at the back, you know, with the moon card, discovered the danger. You have the devil card, and I'm gonna have to hide this because the YouTube restrictions are high now. Okay. You also have the Six of Wands with success. Oh, sorry. There we go. Wow. Wow. You have a really interesting story. You have the Hermit card with aloneness. It's a solo journey, my friend. You, in terms of your mission, of course, not that you're going to spend it alone in life, but I mean, up there with your mission, it's alone. You have the Devil card. The High Priestess. I see. You have the King of Pentacles sitting on a tortoise. And not only is a tortoise slow, but it lives for centuries. Okay, Centennial. And you have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Right off the bat, I will tell you that you have this unique mission where you are going to be serving either humanity or the planet in a way where you're doing it all by yourself. I don't know if you're aware of this, or you might think this is absolutely crazy, but you alone, see, you with the High Priestess, this shows us that you have, first of all, very high intuition. You have a lot of sacred knowledge that you're either receiving or that you're able to understand or maybe download information. Ooh, you're going to receive knowledge. Very unique knowledge. Very few people are going to know about this information. You will know at some point some dangerous information about our century, our times, and call it crazy, but this is what your cards are showing. You will see some danger, evil energy, and you will really have to be, I'm not saying you're going to sacrifice yourself, not saying that, but I'm saying that you will have to do something tricky that takes a lot of courage that is in you, that takes knowledge and skills in a specific way that will bring success. You will eradicate that sort of danger from this century. Crazy story, but it's true. You are, my dear pal number 3, some sort of hero. And I wonder, knowing that, will people, since it's so secret and you're doing this journey on your own, will people know about you? or not? That's an important question that I want to explore here. So much secrecy with the moon and the high priestess. It's like the general people are not going to know about this. You will be respected. You have some sort of intelligence and knowledge. You will be needed for this. You will help discover exactly where the dangerous is. You will have the key. The danger is. You will have the key, and with the liver here, you will cleanse it. See, with the Andromeda galaxy, this is like high level of secrecy. Few knowledge that very few people know. And it's affecting maybe the globe. This is... Wow. What is that? Do you already know about this? Pile number 3. I'll see that as well. I'll check if you already know or not. But with the High Priestess, because I asked the question, High Priestess, a lot of you may not yet know about this. So we were asking, what are you doing? Starting over. Changing skin. Let's see. Oh, I saw that 3 of Cups. It ended up coming. So 3 of Cups, affair, some treason. A treason. King of Swords. There's a filtration system here happening. Astrology keeps coming up in your pile. I'm not sure why. Celestial information? I don't know. Anyways, so we have the King of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. The 6 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. Doesn't this Queen of Swords reminds you of New York, right? Anyways, back to what are you doing? You know, we didn't look at something very obvious. You have on the moon, of course, the Hebrew letter Kof, which means ears, back of the head. So you will be hearing secret information or secret news that is not going to be announced maybe in the public. This secret information will come to you. Perhaps it'll come to you because of your skills, right? I did notice the galaxy, yeah. Oh, with the Orphic egg and the 10 of Swords, it could be actually very critical to the environment, to the planet as a whole. But the amazing thing here is that you will be defending it intellectually. So no wars, nothing like that. You will be fighting this intellectually. Yes, that's why I have the Queen of Swords. Oh, the Statue of Liberty. You're bringing liberty. From, yes, of course, from this, I don't know, danger, entity, situation, through some sort of communication. You're, through communication. Let me think about this filtration process. For some very specific people. This is going to be negotiation behind the scenes, negotiation that will bring liberty, some sort of sacrifice will be made, but it's a very important one that will split this trouble, will end this trouble. And so, let's see what this sacrifice is. King of Cups. Maybe it's someone who's in charge, will have to step down. It's not related to you. You're just part of this negotiation, pile number 3. And really, it could be a simple thing. It doesn't have to be as complicated as we're seeing it here. It could be very simple, something that could actually be a danger to the planet, a danger to humanity, something like that. And you have that knowledge, and you will be going through some negotiation, sharing ideas that will really help out in this situation. Yeah, it could be very simple, but it could also be, for some of you, even bigger than that. All in all, you will, alone with the Hermit, be taking on a very big role to discuss ideas, perhaps negotiate, to, with the filtration, find the truth and speak the truth, show the truth to end this unfairness. And you will be ending it, pile number 3. You will be ending it, and you will, because you're taking on such a big role, you're bold, you will be hearing some secret information about the field or that situation. This will require boldness, it will require intelligence, and you definitely have both of that. With the King of Pentacles, you're going to come out of this victorious, and you will help everyone start over in this situation. And that's how you have a huge role here, actually, pile number 3. Through your mind, through your communication, through your ability to show the truth in a difficult situation. Yeah. Your words might be so powerful that you may, it may end in making some corruption. What is it called? Step down. Wow. This is really, really cool. Pile number 3. Now, the wonderful thing that I'm noticing, you see with the step down here, you're not afraid. That's a really cool. I mean, I was worried. And then you have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. You're so courageous. King of Pentacles, so grounded, and you have the tools to help you actually achieve that. So imagine having these two combinations, having the courage and the boldness of the Page of Swords. And sometimes that type of boldness that comes with the Page of Swords is said to almost be too naive. That's why they win, because sometimes they don't know the dangers that come with it. And so they have that type of boldness. But the amazing thing about you in your reading is that you have that in conjunction with the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot of stability, power, grounding to you, as well as that bold power. So you're not afraid to speak up. And I do see with the King of Pentacles also protected. You're alone in sharing these ideas and negotiating, but you're not alone in essence. You're not alone in this in terms of being the only one concerned. No, you have a support system backing you, but you'll be the one who's in the face of all of this. You'll be feeling like it's an honor to have served maybe society or the planet this way. You are a bold, strong person, pile number 3. And you were born for this. You are a strong, bold person. And you will be helping things start over this time in the right way, bringing freedom to everyone. What a cool story. And that's why you have risk. It's going to be risky for everyone to do, but you're bold. You're bold. So impressive. And you see this figure is tiptoeing on the water. Showing although you have a lot of boldness and intelligence, you also have emotional intelligence. So you're bold but smart with your boldness. And it's because of that, your boldness, your high intelligence, your sharp skin, your sharp mind, as well as your emotional intelligence, together you'll be able to maneuver easily in this situation. It feels to me like a fleeting moment. It's not gonna stay for long. You're not gonna feel the height of it as you're doing it. You're really going to be doing it very simply. But then after you're done, you're going to feel like, whoa, did I just do that? After a new beginning has started. So your mind is so in this. You're so in the mission that it will feel like your duty to do that. Pile number 3. All in all, pile number 3, what I can tell you is that you are the key to this whole situation. And you'll be bringing home some victory. It's quite an interesting reading. I mean, the devil appearing twice, the moon appearing twice, a lot of corruption and secrecy. And again, 3 of Cups. Corruption, things going on behind the back. Unfaithfulness to the general people. But all I can say, pile number 3, this was a flabbergasting reading. Really, I was awestruck. I wish you all the best of luck. I'm pretty sure you may not know much about this, but a lot of you could know. But someday you are going to have a very key moment in speaking up some truth boldly. You may be presenting it alone, but you're not going to be alone. There will be you will be protected, don't worry. Pile number 3, and I see you being bold, not scared. And you will, through your words or negotiation or just simply your words of saying your opinion or something, you will bring freedom. You'll make someone step down in some corrupted area, and you'll be helping start over this whole situation, this time in a good way. So pile number 3, I must say, you are going to be a great hero one day. Thank you for your strength, and thank you ahead of time. Before this all happens. Thank you for everything you're going to do. I wish you the best of luck. May you always be blessed, bold, and happy. Most importantly, pile number 3, protected. This was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I can't stop thinking how mind-blowing this reading was. Wishing you all the best of luck in your future. You're so cool, pile number 3. And if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my other channel. It's the first link in the description box. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 3. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And pile number 3, I wish you the best of luck. May you always be as marvelous as you are. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.